GHB TV. I really don't need an introduction. We gonna be fair. Y'all know who it is. Adrien the problem. What's going on?
What's poppin'? What it do?
I'm chilling, man. Try to see what's going on. What's the next move?
Uh, right now, man, I'm just worried about getting healthy. Uh,
Yeah.
my elbow's still a little fucked up, but I should be all right by next year. And Milton, that's what Hurricane Milton. That's what the fuck going on. I can't even go home.
Yeah, that shit crazy. Though. I just seen something they talking about 3 feet of water and all that.
Man,
That's too.
they talking about it can go up to 15 feet.
Oh yeah, that's too much. They try to get rid of motherfuckers. I
Man,
hope everything work out for sure.
man, me too, man. Shit, my baby mama was being bitter and crazy and they want to get out of there. So now she down there with three of my kids, like
Oh man, shit.
tripping.
I hope they make it out of there for sure. Hey, wild boxing. I ask everybody this. Wild boxing.
If it wasn't for boxing, you wouldn't be talking to me today. Talking about why boxing. I fell in love with I fell in love with boxing before I fell in love with a woman, man.
Real shit. How old was you when you started?
7.
Yeah. Did you always know that you was gonna be something in boxing?
It clicked to me when I was like 12.
Yeah.
That's when I really knew, like, man, I'm really that nigga. Like, that's when I
Yeah.
really knew.
I heard a story before. They said before you turned pro, you had just got out of jail. Like, is that true first?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was facing 57 years.
So what was that transition like? Like, all right, you being in jail. I know I fuck around, had to be here for a long time, or if I make it home, I really got to do my thing. What was that transition like?
I told myself, man, one night in jail, I told myself, like, man, if I get out of this situation, I'm talking out loud too. So I
Hmm.
said, if I get out of this situation, right, I'm gonna go back to robbing. I'm like, nah, hold on, I'll be back in here. I'm gonna go back and sell drugs. Nah, oh shit, I'll be back in here. Then I was like, man, fuck it, I'll rap. And I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna rap. They was like, you know what? I got a box.
Hmm.
And I told myself if I get out, I'm gonna just put everything in a box and that's what I did.
So paint a picture for me. You from Cincinnati. What was Cincinnati like at that time, and how was you able to stay away from the bullshit?
I never stayed away from it. I just stayed focused and fought through it, man. Like even in my upbringing, I was still catching gun cases and other robberies, and it's just by the grace of God, you know, shit, I got through it. And then once I got to a certain point, it was like, all right, fuck this shit. I'm focusing
Yeah.
straight on this.
Yeah. When you turned pro, what was the feeling? The night you turned.
Uh, it was like, well, my first fight, I was just like, man, I'm coming to kill somebody, man. I'm about to get paid for this.
Hmm.
So yeah, that shit only lasted like 32 seconds though.
when you started going up, I'm saying when you about 15-0. And then I think the first time I saw you on TV, probably it was an early Golden Boy card. And I think
Hmm.
you might have been like around 15-0 around that time. Seeing yourself on TV, what was that like?
I don't know. I didn't have a feeling for it because I always knew. Like I always knew I would be. I always. Everybody used to think I was crazy. I always told everybody I'm gonna be a star. I'm gonna be a millionaire. And everybody
Hmm.
looked at me like I was just talking crazy, but I knew.
What you think separated you from everybody else that you was around?
Uh, the way I thought and the way I trained and just my mind state, my mind frame.
Mm. Mike Stafford. I heard a lot about him. I mean, even though I'm in Philly, I heard a lot about him being a great coach. You know what I mean? And in what ways was he a great coach to you?
Man, that was like my dad, bro. That nigga,
Mm.
He the first nigga that threw me in the ring. He been with me through my whole career. He, it, it got to a point to where I started to realize, like, he let us do whatever we want, but
Mhm.
at certain times when it come to discipline, he would whoop me,
Mm.
and I never understood. I'm like, why? I mean, we all got in trouble. Why am I the only one getting a whooping? Like, what the fuck? Or why are you really disciplining me? But all along, he knew, like, this is the one you got to keep on track. So he always
Yeah,
knew.
yeah. He had. I mean, shout out to White Sanford. Rest in peace to him. I mean, y'all definitely had a lot of fighters come out of there. You know, what I mean, he put in a lot of work for sure. I heard a lot of stories about him. Like, all right, let's say winning your first title. What would that feel like?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. The first one was the best one. It was like all my life, all my life, I always wanted to be a world champion. Then when you finally do it, it's like, God damn, I did it. And then the emotions start to come, and I'm crying, and I'm like, damn, I really did it. I told my grandma I'd do it. I told my mama. I told the whole world I'd do it, and nobody believed me, and I really
Mm,
did it. So,
mm.
but I get the same feeling that everyone I ever won though.
I'm gonna keep it real. I hated you for going on tour with Rick Ross. I hated that shit. Cause I'm like, this motherfucker, one of the best boxers in the world right now, and he took time off to be a rapper. And I mean, and I watched you get out of shape, and I'm like, damn, I was mad as shit that he did that. But why did you feel the need that you had to do that?
Nah, that was with Lil Wayne, Two Chains, and Ti.
Oh, that was a tour with them.
Yeah, 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 yeah. That was crazy. I mean, but I've been rapping since as long as I've been boxing. It's just I became a star in boxing.
Hmm. So you say you was getting bored?
Nah, I just love rap, bro.
Yeah,
I
you really
love
was trying to
music.
rap.
I love making music.
Okay, I ain't mad at that then. I used to be pissed off about that.
Nah, you
Um,
got to think, bro. I grew up making music. Me and my twin brother, like I've been making music as long as I've been boxing.
yeah,
It's just my boxing outshine my rap career for so
yeah.
much that nobody paid attention.
Will you be now? You gonna go down in history probably one of the best fight sellers like ever. Like when it come to hyping up a fight, did those things come to you naturally, or was it that you felt you had to put on a show?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I don't write this down. I don't think about none of that. Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you. I just can't see you.
I somebody called. I stopped it though.
Yeah, you could just go out and go back in. Oh, that.
All right. Leave it.
Yeah. Oh, he left all the way. He left all the way out the live, but we was cooking for sure. You know what I mean? He had what's going on? GHB TV. We just trying to get the real shit. Oh, here you go. He slid back. All right, we back
There we go.
for sure. Coming from 100, what was it? 130, 35. You took the break for a little bit. You came back at 47. Am I correct?
Yeah.
What did that feel like? Like, I mean, going from 35 to fighting 47.
Um, I ain't gonna lie. One day we was cause back then I used to just travel a lot, and one day I think I was in Texas. I want to say, and I seen Paul Malignaggi beat Zab. He beat Zab Judah. I called Al Heyman immediately, and I was like, "Hey, I want that to be my next fight."
Mm,
And he was like, "Are you serious? You know they fight at 147. You're a lightweight. You 135 pound." I'm like, "Man, I want to fight him."
yeah.
And he made it happen, and we had one of the biggest fights ever in the Barclays.
Yeah, that was a classic. That was a good the build up and all that shit. The shit about his side piece, all that. People never gonna forget that shit. That was a good job. But what made you stay at 47?
I really didn't. It's just at the time I was young and I was just whatever came to the plate. I didn't care. I was like, come on.
Yeah,
Well, far as though like as now is more calculated. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I was just, but that's where I was going next. What you feel like is the big difference from when you was doing your thing to where the fighters being moved now?
Man, everything more calculated now. And then a lot of these fighters got me to talk to. Like Tank got me to talk to. So it's certain things he'll call me about, and I talk to him. And we'll talk about that, and then he go handle his situation a little different. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying?
So you saying you ain't really had nobody that you was fucking with, or it was just that you ain't listen?
Nah, nah, it ain't that. It's just motherfuckers wouldn't fucking with me the way I fuck with the youngsters. You know what I'm saying?
Mm. I got you.
We ain't gotta say no names, but you know what I mean?
No, we already be knowing. We ain't, yeah, we ain't gotta get in that. I'm gonna say the Mandana fight. What was that like? Like the preparation and all that, getting ready for him.
Shit, I was in the most shape. I was in dog shape, nigga. Ain't listen. Nobody would have finished that fight, bro.
Mm.
Especially the way I did. Like, come on, bro. If he ain't knocked me down the ninth round, I win that fight.
Mm-hmm. I, one thing I do though, with people who try to, once in a while, you got motherfuckers, they try to discredit people's careers. And I'm like, listen, the one point I bring up when people talk about you is like, yo, that Mandana fight, I don't know what the fuck y'all was watching, but Mandana's a killer. And anybody else, he would have got rid of him. So I felt like that was a great point. You know what I mean? Talk about like what it's like for like, all right, one weekend we out partying or 1 month we getting it in, we having fun, but then now you gotta lock in. Talk about that transition.
For me, it always be like I'll be partying like crazy, and I don't do no regular partying. If I'm partying, I'm partying. So
Mm-hmm.
I never did a drug a day in my life though, but I drink. But you know what I mean. But I'm partying, and if we got to go to training camp tomorrow, then I go cold turkey.
Mm. But what's that like though? Once we go cold turkey, like your mind talking to you, what's going on?
Nah, the worst part be the first 2 weeks, cause
Mm-hmm.
like it only happened at night. My body will be craving liquor,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll get the shakes, I'll get the sweats, and and that shit be crazy, bro.
If it's one thing you could change in boxing today, what would it be?
If it's one thing I could change in boxing today,
Yeah, in the game today.
man, that's a crazy question, bro.
Mm.
I I I just wish, and I'm not, you know, saying this in a bad way. I just wish they treated us like the NBA players, or you know what I mean, like
Mm.
because our money, our don't get me wrong, we get paid, but
Mm.
it ain't you don't see no 30 niggas getting 300 million or 250. You know what I'm saying? We really
Mm-hmm.
got to fight for every dime,
Mm-hmm.
and
And
it's
you got to
and it's
argue,
and it's coming check to check. If you don't fight, you don't get paid. Like you know what I'm saying?
right? And people don't understand that. This shit crazy. It's definitely crazy, and we definitely don't have no type of health insurance, none of that type
Man,
shit.
we ain't
Like,
got no health insurance. We ain't got nothing, nigga. If you retire, nigga, you gonna retire with what you got. They ain't nobody giving you shit.
yeah. What's one thing you bought you wish you would have never bought?
Some pussy.
What he said some, is it one specific pussy or all the pussy?
Nah, once I figured out pussy is free.
That nigga crazy, man. No, I feel you. So listen, the last fight out we saw you, Blair Cobb, close fight, good fight. Got
Mhm.
knocked down, of course, but still was a good fight. You pulled the dog shit out. You still thinking about fighting after that fight?
Hell yeah. But what I'm gonna do is I'm going back to 40 though.
Yeah.
I ain't about to keep giving these niggas the advantage, these big ass niggas. I'm fighting all these big ass niggas. Even though I still felt like I won that fight. But at 140, that's my regular weight class, man. I be eating breakfast on the day of the weigh in when I fight
Mm.
47, bro.
What you think about you and Tio at 40?
I just actually me and Tio just seen each other, and me and his dad talked about that too.
Yeah, I think that's a good fight. Cause you brought up
Hell yeah.
40, so that was the first fight that popped in my mind.
Hell yeah.
You think you too much for him though?
Man. Man, 140, AB at 140.
Hmm.
Woo. These boys in trouble.
They say when fighters slow down, they can usually feel it. Do you feel like you slowing down, or do you feel like things change?
No, I think I'm more wise inside the ring. I
Mm.
think I think I've learned, and I've crossed over to more of a vet
Hmm.
inside the ring. I haven't slowed down none.
What's the feeling like? All right, you just won a world title. You know what I mean? We the check clear, everything good. We going out. I mean, what's that feeling like? Like we saying fuck it. We gonna do whatever we want tonight.
I ain't even gonna lie, bro. We don't be having to wait for the check to clear,
I got you.
but we gonna do that anyway. We gonna go out and have our fun anyway. Then I got
Yeah.
then my brothers like then my brothers. I mean, they getting money too.
Hmm.
They professional basketball players, and I
Hmm.
mean, so every night ain't always got to be on me.
Right. I'm just saying though, we out. We having a good time.
Oh yeah. We gonna some nights we might go to Tootsie's and fuck the whole top floor.
I ain't mad at that for sure. What fight? What fight you want to see right now in the game?
Uh, the fight I want to see.
Yeah.
Uh, my little bro Tank and Shakur.
What about that fight?
Man, you come on, man. That question is rhetorical, man. You know what the fuck going
No, no,
on.
no, 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 no. Not who gonna win. I already know who you fuck with.
Oh, okay,
What I'm
okay.
saying is, what you really think about that fight though?
I think my honest opinion. I think it's a hell of a fight. Shakur's a hell of a fighter, but I think it'd be competitive for the first couple rounds, and then boom,
He hit that hard,
yeah,
and you
yeah,
seen it how many times?
a million,
Mm.
million,
So
bro.
you think at 135 right now, that's the biggest puncher in the game.
Yeah, anyway, little dude got he got gifted, man. He got that shit you can't teach.
Mm. Yeah, that's real shit. A lot of people don't understand that. You gotta be born with that shit. That's true.
It don't matter.
Gotta
It
be
don't
born with
matter.
it.
It don't matter about all that strength and condition. Go lift all the tires, man. That shit don't mean nothing. If you ain't got it, you ain't got it, bro.
You think, let's say Shakur do take him in deep waters. How you think he react then?
Bro, what people don't understand is that nigga can box very good, bro. He's
Mm-hmm.
not just a puncher, bro. His
Mm-hmm.
feet, Shakur feet, is is not better than Tank's, bro.
Yeah.
Go look, bro. Shakur
Yeah.
can box, bro. Don't get me wrong. He's one of the best boxers in the game, lightweight. But Tank is just more talented to me. I think, bro.
Mm.
He just got a little bit more, bro.
If it was you and Tank at 35, who you like?
Shit, if it was me and Tank at 35, we'd be jumping the fuck out somebody.
So you would fight him at 35?
Man, what am I fighting my baby brother for, bro?
I'm talking about before he became your baby brother.
He been my baby brother.
All right, so I'm talking about just the styles now.
Nah, man, I don't even talk about shit like that.
So you don't even want to see it.
Nah, that's some shit you don't even talk about.
I got you. Me, I just come from a different cut. That's all. That's why I asked the question.
I'm
Hey,
cut different too. I never fight
no, I
one of my
believe you.
brothers. Now, don't get me wrong. Now, if we in the house and we arguing, we just get it on. We just get it on. But
That's
we
what I'm
gonna come out.
saying.
But we gonna come outside as brothers.
I got you.
You know
T,
what I
what's up,
mean?
T? No, I feel you on that
You know
for
what I mean?
sure.
Like it been plenty of times we done had a few altercations, but at the end of the day, we gonna come outside and we going to the club as brothers.
No, for sure. Hey, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I appreciate you for jumping on. If you want to fuck with me later, we could do it. But I gotta get back in the gym and do my thing. I appreciate you for jumping on for sure.
All right, love, brother.
My dog,
Mm.
GHB TV, y'all. My bad for the quick interview, man. But I gotta get back in the gym and get busy. You know what I mean? Adrien Broner jumped on here, kept it real for a little bit. Good little 20 minutes. You know what I mean? Don't be mad at me, y'all. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? I'm gonna try to get a better one later. That's why I was jamming the questions in there. You know what I mean? Trying to get this shit done. But I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Appreciate the donations. You know what I mean? Appreciate the love. GHB TV, Greg Hackett 86, Greg Hackett 215 on X, Greg Hackett on Facebook, Greg Hackett 215. I mean 86 on TikTok. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Thank you.